So today is Wednesday. It's 13th of August. This was this day was a lot for me. Like I broke a lot of my rules. Like a lot. I did overtrade today, and it was like a really hectic day for me. Like I don't know what happened to me or what did get into me. Like it was just really bad, bro. Uh, let's start. So let me turn this off. I I did use this indicator because uh, Nasdaq was at its all-time highs over here. Okay, I'll explain it to you. But uh, let me begin with gold. I traded gold in London session today. So we took this trade over here, first trade, and it was a winning trade. Like I targeted this high, took this because it broke a 1 minute resistance over here, and yeah, enter at the let me uh, yeah, I entered after I broke it, pulled back to this zone and broke again, so I entered over here. My stops were below this, you know candle, and my target was hit over here. I wanted to, uh, what what is this? Yeah, so I wanted to target these highs, but it was yeah, it would have been a really long trade, right? So I just booked all of my profits over here. So it was a 2.85, right? I then lost this trade. Okay, I don't really know why I took this trade. I I actually don't know. Like I was waiting for wait this re- I was trading from my phone today because I was out of my house in London session. So yeah, so these were my zones. So I was waiting for it to break over here, and I don't know why I bro like and yeah, I lost this trade. This was a break even trade for me. Like price didn't even touch my TP1. Uh, I have a rule like if price is near my TP1, this was my break even point. So as soon as price touched this point, it broke me even and yeah, smashed through my TP like right after breaking me even. So yeah, that really got to me. Like I wanted to trade, and this trade was like this was worst trade worst trade ever taken by me uh, in months. I'm saying in months, bro. Like I was waiting for, yeah, so I used since Nasdaq was at its all time highs, right? I used this indicator. It's called pivot points. It uh it usually tells you where the market will react by analyzing all the data, previous data, right? So I use this to know my TPs, right? So after that, uh where was London open? Sorry, New York open. Yeah, this was New York open, right? My bias was bearish today because let me explain to you why. At first, my bias was bullish, like for 15 minutes. Okay, so there were a lot of liquidity right over here, right? You can see this, and market has never even touched these gaps, right? This was the 1 hour fair value gap. This no, no, over here, this is also 1 hour of fair value gap, 1 hour gap, right? Market has not even tested it once. Like it just blasted through all these points, all these orders, I should say. So yeah, my bias was bearish today, since like market did even create a resistance from here, from what the hell, yeah, from here to here. Market didn't even create a single resistance. Like, yeah, you can call this a resistance, but not in New York session, right? It broke before New York session. So uh, let me explain it to you. Like, I've observed, if price breaks the resistance just before, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes before the New York open, like uh, this was at, yeah, 6:57 was my New York open, right? So 10 minutes before it broke this resistance, and I was I was us uh, I wanted to, see a resistance or a support form, and if a single one of them would have broke, like, if, let me explain. Yeah, so if it would have, you know broken this eye, I would have entered with, today I increased my, not today, yesterday I increased my risk, but there were no trades for me yesterday, right? So, or I rather didn't, yeah, there was one trade, right? Where was it? I did not take that trade because I was not available at that point. Yeah, this was the trade. Oh, not this. What the hell? Yeah, this was the trade, right? Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, this was the trade. My bias was bullish today. Yeah, yesterday. So I would have entered over here, somewhere over around here. Stops would have been over here, and my TP. Honestly, don't know where my TP would have been. Yeah, my TP would have been over here. These daily highs. So yeah, this would have been my TP. Yeah, yesterday would have been a break even day, but yeah, I didn't. I was not able to trade yesterday, right? So let's move forward. So I honestly don't know why I took this trade. Like, I'm seeing the chart right now, and I don't know why I entered. Like, might have thought in 1 minute that this would have been a, you know break of the resistance. I I think so. This was, but if this would have been, then my stops would have been over here, not over here, right? I, yeah. Anyways, I don't know why I took this trade. This was my, very bad, very very bad trade. That you know, uh, that was -1%, and I that really, matched my mindset. So I entered this position with 2% risk, like double of my. I know I told you that I yesterday I would have increased my risk, but I didn't want to increase my risk like this. Like, my previous trade was -1%. I didn't want to increase the risk before, making that loss back. So yeah, this was the trade. Like, pretty clear trade. This 5 minute support. This was a 5 minute support over here, right? This was broken, retested, and then broken. Matlab, it was retested again and then broken too. So I entered over here at this candle. Yeah, this was my TP1. Oh, not TB1. Sorry, this was my break-even point, right? It was a liquidity. It was there was some liquidity over here. This was my break-even point, but I took partials, right? As I said, it was 2% for me. Like, yeah, I needed to take some partials off of this. So, yeah, I took 50% over, not 50%. Uh, I took like four positions today, right? Oh, sorry, zero point 0.1 lots, zero point 0.1 lot, zero point 0.1 lot, zero point 0.1 lot. Like four positions were taken today. So, yeah, this was my, you know, first partial, second partial at this line, third partial, and fourth partial. Like this was a exit, perfect exit. I wanted to target this 1 hour gap. This this would have been my initial take profit 4, but yeah, let me explain to you why this was not you know my entry was at 7:25 and my exit was at 8 8:40, like more than 1 hour, and I don't really spend that much time on my trades, right? So I just wanted to way out of this trade, and I got really good profits too. So yeah, that's all for the day. These were my trades. I broker for future me. Don't trade like this. Never trade like this. Don't over trade. Don't break your rules. Like I the first trade on Nasdaq was pretty, like, that was something. That was something, right? And this trade on gold, like, it didn't even break the support resistance, and I entered it. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, oh, at 7.5, just after New York open, gold did give an entry to us too. Like over here, target 1 would have been this, target 2, and target 3. Target 3 never got it, you know ne- was never hit, but yeah, those would have been a nice trade. But yeah, as I said, I am really focusing on indices on New York session. So yeah, that's it for today.